I was just thinking. Um, Damn, that was quick wherever you are. What up, Joe? You're like, you was bored. Stop acting like I ain't funny. You was bored, like, oh my god, you need something to do. Did you smoke some weed too? Like, shit, well, I'm about to see what I can do, man. But I slept good last night too, you know. And but no, I was just thinking, this dog, man. This dog is over here like he really irritated. I've never really heard a dog be irritated before. You know? What's going on, man? What's going on? Puffing this. uh, yeah. So, on an evolutionary scale, I assume everything's getting more open-minded or understanding itself better. Yeah, but I have seen dogs in Panama. I've said the story before, but I don't really get all the way into it. So I'm not really in that place anymore where I'm like, I have relative things to say about the human race compared to dogs. So, bitches in general, in particular, bitches in particular. Sorry, that's a nice face. Nice for that. I hate that word. Okay, so I have to be. See, look. Hey, but you know what? Hey, man, it's like light work. So, you know, it's like up and down. I don't know how to explain it. I shouldn't have said that. I should just did it. But I shouldn't do this either. Now I'm telling how I'm thinking out loud completely. Who was that? Yeah, I do that shit. No, I expect the motherfucker to be like, yo. Alright. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Evolutionary scale of the dog. Fuck. Yeah, man. Let me get over trying to say that shit. Okay, so I was trying to say that shit and I was like, okay, how do I fucking. Nah, man. People getting smarter or more clarity, being able to utilize more of their brains. I think me too. But I think everything on the planet is probably doing it.
Cole,
I expect
we've
to see
got
some
things
planet
to
in the ape shit
do.
in like 75
They've been
years.
talking about on the
I
radio.
mean, really though,
Wonder now.
because we still got to fuck it up and try to speed the process up, and we still got to think that we learned something this time, as far as ascension, and then you know, just make the same mistake. So, I don't know. For you, anyway, I won't.
Yes?
You.
Hello?
You.
Madison.
Flying above you with a cape on.
Is this about my husband?
Fuck.
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Ma'am? Mind if I have a look around?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in 44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
I wouldn't do that to Tobey Maguire. I said, I'm about to say, that looks like Tobey Maguire's sister. I was like, no, it's Tobey Maguire in a new fucking role, like my man from Southern Anarchy and shit. He's playing a. And hey man, name somewhere else you can go and hear this kind of shit. Everywhere? What? Get out of here. You know, we got a cell lights out there. I forgot I was saying.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car.
So you were there too.
Good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester
was
knew
it
about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Yeah, tell me
How did
about
the car
this.
come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling
Really?
for Lester was like the needle for a hotbed. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual.
You killed that
Let's
motherfucker.
just say I took exception to his idea.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could
Oh,
both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss.
whoa.
I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
You said took exception too. All right. Mind if I use the bathroom? No? All right. All right. It's gonna distract me from the goddamn subject matter. Ah! I can't stop. I can't stop dancing. All I can do.
Give it a chance.
Call this motherfucker.
The autopsy result might have come back. Call in.
Yeah. Let me get that shit. No, this motherfucker was stabbed. Stabbed
Phelps,
his ass up.
1247.
Say that shit to
How
her.
can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
I'm like the rest of the
Thanks for your
feathers, huh? Yeah. Fuck it. We needed to know we know. Make him do something stupid.
Any Central unit of 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3, identify.
know what the fuck that mean? It's a clone. Dumbass.
Any Central unit of 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower unit to handle code 3 identified.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Well, we got a little time. That
You're the
motherfucker.
one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
shit.
You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Just calm down, sir.
It's EMF
You'd
radiation,
like that,
bro.
wouldn't you?
Well, it's not coming from that guy. He's probably a victim as well.
Give it up, LAPD.
Way. Oh shit. Bitch, my bad. Fuck out of my way. Where the fuck did he go? How the fuck did it make me turn then? Man, I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker. Oh, good thing he was just standing there, fucking crazy guy.
Put your hands in the air.
Don't get hit. Yeah, just stay right there. With a fucking pot on your head.
Don't make me chase you.
There he is, officer.
Excuse me. Like the suit. Got your ass.
You don't understand. Someone
Oh
has to stop
shit,
the Venusian.
motherfucker. You gonna wait for me to fucking get your ass up there? Hey. Bah! Zing! I meant to strike the wall ahead of him, and I shot him right in the fucking head. Whoops. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Farewell, cruel world.
There's only 2 stories. Well, maybe stop his heart, though. Hey there, bro. Sick son of a bitch. Open and check case. Man, really love that shit. My imagination?
Any unit able to handle citizen reports of 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Oh, smash that.
San Jose 5 precinct unit that is 1098%.
Tell me something good.
Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
Ruin my fucking mood,
We
man.
found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber.
Oh, man, that's
We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Oh, yeah, they might be running now, though.
Not on your life, Buster.
Somebody might have put it together that I was standing right there in that alleyway. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, they weren't there. That's right. Unless the bartender's in on it. I'm gonna get this cut.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
$15,000. Insurance letter found on Lester Patterson's corpse. $2. November 4th, 1954.
All units are frequency 2 stand by.
Two feet in front of him. Right around like that. So in the immediate fucking vicinity. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Something wrong. The cop's high or something. Here. Ain't no power steer. So they'll give us none of the good shit. Hey, go ahead, you, Johnson, fucking. So on and so forth, fucking. Get over there and fucking. This is your vehicle. Shit. I need to look anyway.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
Is he still there?
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
He's learning how to get that
Very
door.
good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning. How to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
You had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
It's too late, Sabo.
Where you at, bro? I know how you feel, man, but what are you do? I'm gonna have to clip your ass. Stop shooting at me.
Sabo!
Gustavo, stop or I will shoot!
Got that arm. Oh! Oh! Shut the fuck up.
You look
It's like
good,
hanging on
Phelps.
by a piece of skin in the
Thought you've been
fucking
under fire before.
in the fucking you know.
It never gets any
suit,
easier, Bukowski.
Suit, arm, suit, pant, you know. Oh, and I still cuff his hands. He goes, ah! Part of his arm. His shit. Ah! Can't even feel that shit no more. Why the fuck
So,
was you
I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work. Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
I said, I'm handy and I'm handsome.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe a word.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Continue the response.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Though Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being strewn all over the front pages.
Straight on here.
Careful!
the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
A couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets on him, Phelps. I'll call it in.
Out of the car now!
Suspect in custody requires transport.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
We got us a misspell. Oh, that's 2. Let's see here. What else is missing on here? To make this not illegal. Legal ID. Whose spirit is that? All right. Which of it is? All motor vehicles subject to price sale. Neither Combs Automotive Company nor any of its employees make any warranties as to the accuracy or completeness of the ownership history of the aforementioned vehicle, and under no circumstances will the above parties be liable for any claims or losses of any nature, including but not limited to expenses, lost profits, such a turn off, punitive or consequential damages caused by reliance or this information. Coombs Automotive Company. Proper service and repair procedures are vital to the safe, reliable operations of all motor vehicles as well as the personal safety of those performing the repairs. Standard service and procedures should be adhered to at all times, and operating check routines should be carried out to eliminate the possibility of personal injury or improper service which could damage the vehicle or compromise its safety. Kaiser Frazer, 1914. 1935. All right, this looks about. There's no name on this, man. You wouldn't pick this up? Where'd you pick it up from?
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
Okay, well, you look like you're not bullshitting.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
You're full of shit about something. Something's going on here.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
Okay, all right. We're going to jail for fucking this chase, you know.
If this is a forgery, it's top notch. This will need to be traced.
Well, they got a company making these, yeah? Or somebody at home with a typewriter.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Uh-huh.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble.
We're going to get
bottom of this, Harrison.
2 balls. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here, man.
You gotta be kidding me.
No.
I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car.
2 balls? Okay,
Everything
take
is
one.
legit, Harrison. You'll be out soon. Until
I'm going to
then,
lock you up
Byron,
and it's going to
I'll keep
disappear,
your mouth
okay?
shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence. Have him arraigned for grand theft.
So this cocaine in the
Right,
CH yours? What?
You know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Coombs Auto? Ah, your legs tingled. Oh, racial slur.
What? I think he's telling the truth.
It's just vulgar, that's all.
Some of the most convincing
I like
people
all
you'll
racial
ever
slurs.
listen to are born
Like,
liars.
holy fuck.
Usually they're called
Shit,
politicians.
that's crazy. I don't think about them on a regular basis. No, I don't. When I think about people, I just think the nationality and color that they are. That's it. So, you know, it's not like we have private
Paperwork all
conversations, you know what I'm saying, black households and shit. But
I get it.
using all types of
See
flavors
some
from
kid
other
who's
people. I don't know about
basically
everybody else.
5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not
Callaway.
another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes. I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
Oh, no. Oh, shit.
Oh, I knew I should have driven.
Oh, no, I think my internal issue, maybe I like being fucked up. What the hell? I mean, it's in there. That's just part of me. Only half of me likes being fucked up. It's ridiculous. It's like the struggle, the fucking, the violence, the vulgarity. And then I'd be a fool to think that that's not a part of me. That's why I say balance. Come on, dog. Shattered dreams. Maybe Dream Shatterer. You know, I spit over that beat too. I'll play it for you. As soon as I get it. Gotta get back into my
Another
email.
step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Okay, what the fuck?
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
He high or something. What's wrong? Where I got the weed from too, huh? It might just be goofy. Or he's playing it up for something else. We'll see. How you doing, buddy?
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Uh-huh.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
Damn. Wish I had a fucking DeLorean. Because I would definitely do that shit. I'd go back in time, buy a bunch of fucking sweet-ass cars like that, wrap them bitches, just vacuum seal them, and just bury them in the ground somewhere where I'm going to have to look at the planning for the next 30 fucking years or whatever the fuck, and make sure that, nobody built anything right there. Put that shit inside of some container, and then come back to it. Like, what the fuck? Flip this around. $1 trillion. All right. Great. What's that bullshit? Alright, this motherfucker seems to not be involved. Details of transaction. Right, I need to go talk to this motherfucker. So, why am I stuck here?
We have a couple of questions. All right, fellas, shoot.
Tell me what this motherfucker looks like.
Can you describe this brunette? Maybe 25, 26? Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
All right, so you hit. Good to know.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
Hold on a second.
You're as thick as a whale sandwich, aren't you, son? You're as thick as a whale sandwich, aren't you, son? You're as thick as a whale sandwich, aren't you, son?
You know the good thing. I'm finding out more and more as I pay attention, I guess, is why I
You're
would
as
share
thick
this,
as
I
a
guess,
whale sandwich, aren't you, son?
Scanned, yeah. Like, that different words. You're able to feel and receive.
You're as thick as a whale sandwich, aren't you, son?
And perceive everything that I'm conveying, and even the reasons why I don't when I don't, but I can feel you. You know? Like there's men, I see you. And like a woman, there's women, but then there's a woman. I don't know who that is. There's a couple different ones, but this one is strong as fuck. It's like, You know what I'm saying? Right. But hey, if you'd seen when I first started doing this shit.
You're as thick as a whale sandwich, aren't you, son?
No. But I think, wait till I get other things settled and shit. And this shit is going to actually get better. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot to think about. You think what I'm saying? In the meantime, I'm still trying to have fun while I do it. And then most old people would think that this would be a distraction, and it's not. I would like to think so too. But being that it's consistent with what I want to do, it would be like a lighter. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I would, draw a comic book. So the minute the power goes out, then I would write. I used to do that shit. But
you're as thick as a whale sandwich, aren't you, son?
Just come in and start drawing comic books and shit. Like, nigga, you like comic books? I come up with all types of shit. That'll be sweet. Suspicious transaction.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Damn.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
So obvious, though.
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
This shit bothers me too. But then, at the same time, I know I can be overbearing and shit, especially when I get like that. That's why I just stopped doing that. Just, I'll see that shit and be like, boom. And it makes people uncomfortable. Because now I'm sitting in the room and shit and I have an attitude. But not an attitude, but like, it's like it's fire. I really mean that shit. But that's what it feels like. I'm looking around and shit.
You're as thick as a whale sandwich, aren't you, son?
And the more I think about it, even when I have those mental clogs where I can't focus and catch on, it's like, well, I'm caught on, but then it's like I'm trying to brainstorm. I'm still thinking about other stuff that I had going on. And the whys, like, why does it matter at all? And then I realized that, you know, I'm in the thrall of y'all. That's who I surrounded myself with, wall to wall. Just looking around, like, and you're watching people. And then, you know, when you're looking around and you watch people interact, and then you watch people try to interact in front of you, just like without letting on to how well they know each other or what they're doing. It's not just about women and men and shit. There's people, literally, people do that shit when they have a secret or they have something in between them, and then they're trying to talk, and they can see that you're like, whew. So they're like trying to talk, and they're like, yeah, and they're trying to make their body language lie. They're squirming, like, or they're standing really still. You know, it's a mental thing. What the fuck? Move, man. Act normal. That's how I be feeling sometimes. I want to fucking. No, but that's fucking crazy. And
you're as thick as a whale sandwich, aren't you, son?
Have conversations with me. Man, I'm a nice guy. And you have to have reason to actually do that, believe shit like that. And evidence, fact, technically, well, depends on how you want to act or how you want to react. And if you're not going to react, or if it's not about any of that, or any type of protocol or reason behind that, then why do you care at all? You shouldn't give a fuck. Because then it's just about control. So, you know, you have emotes behind that shit where you're like, you're supposed to love people anyway, and love these people in particular, which is why you had them around in the first place. So, benefit of the doubt, but maybe I'm tripping. I mean, you'd be wrong sometimes. But overall, are you? It's like, goddamn.
You're as thick as a whale sandwich, aren't you, son?
Right? We're here for possibilities. So, I think that's just a part of it. It's like learning to accept people for who they are, what they are. But at the same time, I'm like, don't come around me with that bullshit. Don't do that shit over here. Maybe you need not come back over here. That right there, like, man. Well, they, like I said, they try to talk to you and shit afterwards. And other people try to reach you after they did some weird shit or something. They try to check your temperature and act normal. Yeah, go ahead. I don't even do that. It depends on how I feel about it and how much I believe it.
You're as thick as a whale sandwich, aren't you, son?
Anyway. You don't want to get too
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Motherfucker being thought about something they did that they said they didn't do, and then as they think about it, when you stare at them and shit like that, or when you look away, they think about it to themselves. Motherfucker being grabbed his dick or something like. Or another motherfucker. That's not what happened.
You're as thick as a whale sandwich, aren't you, son?
do everything around your ass, and that's why I will fucking. But I can do that. For real. You know, I'll keep going and up that one because, like, that's one that stands out to me because that just happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, I mean, there's other situations, let me think, where people do shit and then they look so guilty. Or, like, after the fact, like, whatever it was, it's just like even if it's not on the surface or if something that they even not consciously thinking about, it affects their behavior around you.
You're as thick as a whale sandwich, aren't you, son?
Weird, man. It'll just make somebody hide from you and shit. Or really hide from themselves, you know?
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Combs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Combs.
Stop joking like that. Get your fucking finger out of my face.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
No.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of grand theft auto.
I'll relay the information.
Are there any messages for me?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thank you.
What you know about dunce hats?
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Grenade and a barrel of oatmeal.
Okay, be quiet.
I like your thinking, Phelps. Call it evidence. The guy's an asshole. You can pick it up at the pound. Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack? Watch what you're doing!
Let's see camera angle, man.
Straight through the next intersection.
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Units in the vicinity.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I'd say all's fair in love and war.
Crummy bastard.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You want my partner here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Jean Archer.
What the fuck?
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm going to ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay, okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Come on, Velasco. You must have an address.
That's not the way they work. They keep moving around, never the same address twice.
You had a chance to cooperate, Velasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
See, that's the only thing that's just off about that to me is like, it's done well, but it's like, I don't know, like, it's not, it's just, maybe I'm not. I would say it in a good manner, but I would still be like, where's it at? But I would still get it from you. Where's it at? It's like, it doesn't give me enough, but again, I guess it's the best investigator ever will be shortened to the, you know what I'm saying? Whatever name.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightfall. Gordon Lightfall. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
I wonder what type of addiction she has. So there's some type of hang up. There's a problem.
You know the broad isn't going to hang around, Phelps. Let's get to the Western Union office.
You out of town, are you? Man, I really like Call of Duty. I'm addicted to those games. The campaigns and stuff. And Cold War especially. That's my favorite one. But I got to stop playing them over and over again. God damn. I mean, what's something different about them every time you play them? You know what I'm saying? What was that here? Oh, HUD, yeah. It's all the bullshit right here. They all cops in that motherfucker. The MoneyGram office. What is it? Where they cash all those checks at?
My money or get
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do
How nice
that,
can you
Miss
be?
Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my
Yeah.
luck.
A
To
little
get
bit
the
of
only
both.
hair
Jail
shirt
time,
cop in
little-
LAPD.
Mail time? I don't know.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
This is my intuition to keep this investigation rolling. Oh, you're so full of shit. Look at you.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I stuck my dick in
Doing
there.
what they did. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made $0. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
Was that an invitation?
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
Your boss, probably. Goddamn. Let's see, do I have, Oh, yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, bitch, that's your boyfriend. Shit.
He's your boyfriend. He's the guy you boost cars with. He gave you up. He thinks you're so dumb you'd steal a free sample.
So I'm no genius. I make the best with what I've got. Why are you so cruel?
You decided to make this hard on yourself, Gene. Let's see how you handle the hard time.
Fuck! Fuck! It's not gonna stick. That roll like it's been like that for a long time.
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait. Scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at that. You know, I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
I heard he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron.
Okay, he's had enough.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball.
Good luck, I suppose.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightball? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
I'm having a hard time reading that expression. What is that? He looks is that nervousness? I mean, my first assumption is guilt. Right? It has that kind of like, oh shit. But how do you respond to that? Because somebody like that, you want as much information as you can get from a person like that. And being really aggressive with somebody like that might
Listen,
get you
I'm busy. You know where the door is.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well.
Bitch.
This really is irregular.
I'm reading.
Over
Fuck
here.
up and grab that goddamn. Grab it.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
All right, man. Yeah, balance. See what the fuck else you're involved with. Had some slow days, huh? Hey. We got this motherfucker's name. Idris and Co. Yo, I wouldn't mind seeing Idris Elba as James Bond. And it's not even about the black thing necessarily. I can't see no other black guy playing him. You know, besides myself, but I'm not really, not really British, which I think they should keep it that way. Yeah, because it would lead to all types of other fucking bullshit. And once you just start it, no, don't do that. And then, Henry Cavill looks like James Bond for sure. But he has a different kind of James Bond feel to him. He has it's more of an action genre James Bond that feels like it would turn into. It feels like it would become a TV series. You know what I'm saying? You ain't ready for that shit. I guess you could, but nobody wants that really. And Michael Fassbender, now that would be good. I was like, I seen him. I was like, yeah, that you know. Hey, you know what? Loki, whatever his name is. He has actually I can see him. I can see him doing that. That might be a little different, but I don't think it's any of those people though. I don't know who they would use, but that young guy, whoever that guy is, that looks like Tom Holland, but somebody else. Cut that shit out. Cut it the fuck out. No. Y'all need to cut that shit out. Whoever the fuck, I don't know which one of you bitches is fucking them young niggas and shit and keep putting they names in the hat and shit for that, but no, bro. That's not. There's a certain age range that he's at, you know what I'm saying? That's just what James Bond is. And then that woman shit, fuck you. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, you keep trying to turn James Bond into a woman. Dog, James Bond is not a woman. You need to stop doing that shit. Cut it out. You can't have that. You have to suck a dick. Like, you're supposed to. Fuck. You get offended and shit. It's just crazy. I'm so fucking upset about that. It's just like I'm upset about Spider-Man almost becoming okay, so they wanted. This is some original plan. Like, it's like some weird shit where they were talking about, well, Don Glover being Spider-Man at first, right? I don't know. I think, you know, that was just maybe. But then, you know, you got Miles Morales, which is Black Spider-Man, and then you got, right? They wanted him to have Mary Jane to be a guy, to be a redhead, to be a gay relationship for Spider-Man. Bro, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get the fuck on. You beat up. Man, I'm just, fuck all that. Look, I'm just saying, if you were to do some shit like that, you do realize there'll be some Spider fucking fan somewhere that would fucking come out of nowhere with the worst ideas possible. He would kill one of you motherfuckers. More than likely. Like, watching they fucking child porn in private and shit. And that, just all kind of weird ass. So fucking sick of people. This is what I really want to say. I'm just sick of all you motherfuckers. Just all of that. Just the shit that everybody does. The fakeness of everybody with the fucking judgmental shit. And then the I didn't do anything, innocent shit. And then the being mad about real petty bullshit. And making it big shit. But then getting over a school shooting so fast that they got to do another one in like a week's time in order to keep your mind on it. You know what I'm saying? Fucking people are retarded, man. I don't know how to even fix that. I don't know how to start. What's this guy's name? Combs. That's what I want to. Combs. What's this company's address? Where they be making deliveries to? Just there, right? What's the name of his company? I forgot what the fuck I'm looking for. I'm about to start just clicking shit. Oh, yeah. I should move on to the next step, which is not.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightval. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
He's a little irritated. Damn, it's gonna be hard. I'm not associating this motherfucker with.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Mr. Lightval, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightval. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Seriously, weird how you overboard and then it's like not, and it's like not the same tone that I would be. So it's like trying to stay, but also paying attention because I got fucking my attention span is fucking all over the place. But the fact that we could have got these from anywhere, though we came here, it was really legit.
Wake up, Cole.
I guess I could base it off of the way he was already acting. That would like lead him to be more and more guilty. But let me see that last little fucking outburst. Basement of that place. There's somebody down there.
Hey!
Citizen reports of 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Throw out the guns.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
So he's there, right there. Kill him.
Let me see if I can get
Weapons on the ground, now.
You're pretty brave.
How long do you think you can hold out? Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Find some cover. Stay in cover.
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot. All right, don't shoot. Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I fire. There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Yeah, but he gave him the original plaque with his signature on it and the address. So, what, he just copying it from this? Wait, no, that's not the same thing with that. Easy, some computers and all kind of information. All right. No. How did he get this? One thing touches as a report that's stolen.
Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
That's true. That's true. Ay, 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 ay. Looking for something to make it stick first.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
One of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
Motherfucker. You motherfucker. Oops.
For a car thief, he plunges big at the track.
Every dime he gets. Can't help himself.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
Copper, huh?
What a mess.
Ugh, gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. Can you do that for me? Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings him down.
reports of 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
From the 56 this time.
This is probably horrible timing. But remember I was telling you about this being like a theater? So you're like working on your massaging those, utilizing those muscles and shit for the purposes of being able to see clearer, open your third eye. This, both trying to, it's really, I'm having a mental fog right now. It's constant work. Also means don't try not to be use that in an effort to be to make a conscious effort to be less judgmental as far as like the utilization of different tools and methods, including different utensils and shit that are used to regulate energy, clear it. Or whatever they use to put their conscious energy into, and what placebo would be, which is not really placebo.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're
like Thor, like Thor's hammer.
Sorry, mister. Just my hands are shaking.
And knowing that the different utilization of tools and shit, or whatever, somebody uses pendulums, somebody uses fucking witchcraft, fucking whatever other science, whatever other source of you would rely on to gather information or to use to develop better perceptions and better control over your I don't know. She's utilizing other things. I don't know. That's another one of those objective, outward expressing things when people like try to cast spells and all that type of shit. It's like utilizing other things to do it and kind of taking away from power from yourself versus just knowing you can do it and being there. Yeah, give me a second. It's hard to fucking, I don't know, to move into this. I just feel like I need to say that. Right, so you don't, because everything that looks dark is not dark. Everything that looks light ain't light. You gotta get over that shit. So you might see something with, Anubis is a scary looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And it's like right in between. It's like good and bad. It's all of that shit. Just because it, it shows love and is there for the continuity of, whatever, standing next to the pharaoh and shit, does not mean that you can't get your goddamn head cut off. You know what I'm saying? Still tired, man. It might be just cold, goddammit. And whatever the fuck else. Oh yeah, I was talking about I like to say psychic attack because I don't like to say it. People don't like to hear it. But hey, man, listen. Motherfuckers be out in force now. I'm like, cool, I can say more, but I wouldn't say. I'm so glad. And I hope that I had, I mean, I don't really care if I had a part in it necessarily, but I hope I was able to help with what I say and do. You know what I'm saying? To help you to speak up, speak your mind. You know what I'm saying? Speak your mind. More like, not let's speak up, but just from what I be seeing and what I learned for myself is try not to have an attitude when you say it because you're tired of people thinking you're crazy or you're tired of feeling like somebody trying to extinguish you with a fucking fire extinguisher, right? Like smother you out, you know? I understand not wanting to be passive about it because you're powerful as fuck, but that's exactly the reason why. But that's exactly how like enemies work and shit like that, so they can sit back and then because that's like it's self-destruction. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta remember the enemies within you too. So, and that's like one's more developed than the other, a part of you. So you gotta fucking work on it. You know. Best I could say that with a cold, etc.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
What are we waiting for?
Stop here. They're making a break for it on foot. Oh, come on.
I swear that was not me. It's the goddamn game.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
What are we waiting for?
Stop here.
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
Units, be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street, code 4.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
Christ alive!
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Your money and influence will be worthless in San Quentin. If you don't go crazy in the first couple of months, then you'll probably get knifed in the chow line. Is that what you want?
Save it for the suckers, Detective. You'll get nothing from me.
Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
I mean, that's the giveaway right there. You'll get nothing from me.
Now, where shall I start? With the 2 GTA suspects we had to let walk free? Or with the female suspect, who I am reliably told slipped the leash with embarrassing ease? You just lost the chance to crack one of the biggest criminal operations in this city. How do you think that makes me look? The chief has my balls in a frying pan! Now get out there and fill some charge sheets. Misdemeanors if you have to. Get me something before I even think about giving you another case.
But I know who's responsible, Chief. I'll get him. I'll go kill him right the fuck now. Give me a gun. Give me a fucking unmarked gun. It'll make us feel better. But this motherfucker. He walked.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Goddamn brain function, come on! Go ahead, do some cat cows or some shit.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women. Possible drink drive.
How was that?
The ghetto outside
Broad says she was
is
doped
frightful,
and that somebody tried to kill her.
but to black
Where did this take place?
folks, it's delightful.
That's the bit you're gonna
And
love.
in the alley,
Right
there's
across
no
the street.
place to go.
What?
Jack
Chevy
Mo,
Style
Jack
Line took a
Mo, Jack
nosedive
Mo.
off the escarpment,
Remember
fetched
the niggas
up
robbing an
underneath the
Amazon
Cola
truck?
King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
See you later, fellers. Try not to work too hard.
It's you bantering with the boys. Tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
Is that a Sesame Street, looks like Sesame Street on the back of that cab. Sesame Street Live, in fact.
Stop just ahead. Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon.
She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the...
Enrique became this fucking just ridiculous drunk. And that was his thing. And he sat around in beaters drinking beer all the time and shit like that. And he put his hands on his wife. And she started sleeping with the neighbor. She married the neighbor. He ended up, putting a gun in his mouth because that was his thing, fighting. And, that was his way of solving problems. And he got into it with everybody around him, fought them, beat them up, lost their relationship, and he always kept trying to come around. And even when he came around and tried to apologize to people, it always would start turning into a fight again. And it made other motherfuckers feel cowardly. And it wasn't necessarily that. It just was that nobody wants to fucking be around a belligerent drunk who always wants to fight. And if they love you enough, then, why the fuck would you split his lip? Or, he split that guy's lip or that girl's lip. Even his son, his 8 or 9 year old son, who also wore a smaller version of a wife beater and in blue jeans. He used to come over and sit on the floor and talk to him in his sofa chair. It was just one little rocking kind of chair that sat next to a window with a lamp and a small, wooden desk that had a corded phone on it that had the dial, and near a window that you could see outside. People walking around and such. And it was a hardwood floor. It was kind of dirty because he didn't mop, so it was overly dirty, so he didn't mop. So at certain points where you walk on it barefoot and that dirt collects on there, his feet were slightly black on the bottom, and so were his sons. His feet were a little darker on the bottom, and he didn't mind. He's like that, but he couldn't wait to go home back to his mom and his new father's house. So he finished his. What was popular at the time? His Coca-Cola that was dressed up finally like a beer. He put a little cozy on it for him and shit because he wanted to be just like him. And he finished drinking it and he threw it away. And then he took his book bag and he caught the bus home because he couldn't take his fucking father's antics anymore. And he killed himself that night.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up.
It's like
Not
2
too
years
bad
from now.
Considering if she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's is
6.
Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. He doesn't have he doesn't have a beard or anything like that. His face is just a little more wrinkled than it was then, baggy eyes and such. Yeah, they're sitting in the room. It's the dining room. The bedroom is this opening wall that leads to the bedroom where you can see this already laid out bed that's on this metal spring near whatever fucking in there. It's like he's renting a motel room or something, but it's in an older hotel, so that the front door is adjacent to where him and the boy are sitting in the window. The kitchen is small. It's off to the left or to the right when you first enter the apartment door, and he hates it there. The kid, too cliche. Yeah, it's getting there. Give me a second. As soon as I blow all this snot out, we're going to see what happens after I do these cat cows. That's why I need to stop talking.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Oh, shit.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
Savage.
They're stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Tore the underwear off of her hair. Take these with you. Shoved them back in her bag. Don't forget to wash them, all right? Dear Jesse, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven. He has a hot temper, and he can be very proud, but you're still his little girl, and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. You're a good, decent girl, dear, and you're not made for Hollywood. I was 15 months
away from home.
I wanted to be just like Clara Bow and wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. Bad pocket. But never have been happy in that life. You'll realize it one day, too. I'm sure Aunt Junie's looking after you, but I can't help worrying. You know what you old mothers like. The world is a very dangerous place for young girls, especially ones with stars in their eyes. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what's right in front of your nose. Emma and Molly miss you awfully. Emma's getting so pretty now, and little Molly is bright as a button, just like you were at her age.
they need their big sister to look out for them. Dear, dear Jesse, please come back. I'm frightened for you. I can't help feeling something terrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother, Camille Hamilton. I'll send this little bitch home. I'll make a day of it. All right, keep that, run that.
Ooh. Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
What else we got?
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
Oh, bad.
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Oh, they both were inside the car, huh?
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Shit's open and shut. Which director's name will I pick out of a hat? Who do I like most? Why did I get ghosted?
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You? I don't like. Keep out of this.
Oh, shit. Double ugh.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
God damn.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Well, that's good redirection, but you must not be a very good actor if you don't familiarize yourself with the set and the set you're going to use to create your false reality. You know? But okay.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady.
You are a fucking old lady. Get your goddamn hands
Don't
off
bother your
me.
handsome head about this.
I never.
My husband
Bitch.
will settle the
It's the
score
50s.
with Mark Bishop.
I might cater to her narcissistic side. Let me ask that last.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
All right, so you know exactly what the fuck,
It's not going to play
shit.
that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Or so you think.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
What?
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
You think a lot of shit about me. You motherfucker! Fuck, let me at her. We gotta go, Phelps. Okay, let go of me. Fling her around out in the fucking parking lot. Fucking her going up. It's all wool.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route. Turn back, you're going the wrong way.
Thought it was obvious from the dead end. The lack of road, man. That's a first. Tell me this little girl's a liar, too.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't need to be
Feeling
manhandled
better
by a
since this
doctor.
morning,
I
Jessica?
need my lawyer.
A little.
Hey, where is
head
the
still feels
telephone? Do you?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
You gotta remember what information I have already. Fuck. Crash incident report.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Goddamn.
You're holding out on me,
What?
Jessica.
Please, I want
This shit, man. Okay, I hit bad cop. Okay, let me remember. Bad cop, good cop. What am I associating that with? See, because bad cop, it's not like saying you're aware of the lie. Good cop would be how you play it because of the character of the person, or how you try to persuade the information out of them, I suppose. But there's just no context really to the way that this shit is set up. You kind of gotta. I feel like it could be more fleshed out. It's not as, you know, it's a little confusing. Look here, bitch.
Doctor, I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
Yo, all right, well, go bust it open for some degenerate grown-ass man somewhere and shit until you end up killing yourself or overdosing on drugs, okay?
We need to
My
get in touch
fucking
with your
job is
parents,
done
Jessica,
here.
to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Where the fuck is Aunt June?
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
You don't want them to know what the fuck's going on?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember.
Should have buy our way back
Someone
in.
gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How many men were there?
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Look, why the fuck is it? Quiet! Junie ain't shit, honestly. We'll see what the fuck,
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Well, I'm sure they did over your fucking body.
Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Come on.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about.
I gotta restart this because I'm in the right place, but I'm just not. It's not fucking
movies.
connecting with my brain. That I need to, sync up with this bullshit. But we'll come back to this. I'm gonna turn this shit off and play something else. It's cold as hell outside. It's 9 degrees. It's 9 fucking degrees right now.